Mr. Jones is no longer breathing. He's completely apneic. There is no chest movement, no end-tidal CO2. I do not hear any type of respiratory effort. I'm going to lift up on the angles of the mandible, try to do a head tilt chin lift. Does not appear to be working. My next maneuver is going to be to ventilate Mr. Jones. I'm going to replace the oxygen source from the mask to the Ambu bag. Replace this mask, holding the Ambu bag and the mask, lifting up on his airway and attempting to ventilate. As I do this, I see no end-tidal CO2 and no chest rise. What I'm then going to do is size an oral airway and place one. From his mouth to the angle of his mandible, this is an appropriate sized airway for him. I'm going to open his mouth and then go ahead and insert the oral airway. I am then going to go ahead, I'm going to lift up on the angle of his mandible, and I'm going to go ahead and ventilate him. What I'm watching for is chest rise and fall. You'll also notice that all of a sudden I have end-tidal CO2. Not only a waveform, but a quantity. You'll also notice here that the oxygen saturation is coming up. So Mr. Jones was indeed apneic. I placed an oral airway and then ventilated him.